Hello, hello, hello. How are my wonderful Virgos today? Welcome to Garnet Queen Tarot, where we are inspired to rise. Thank you so much for visiting the channel, stopping by and saying hello. As well, welcome visitors. Thank you for checking us out. I always ask everybody to breathe because I want to clear the energy. I want to clear the space on all sides. So I want you to participate as well. You inhale and you exhale twice. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Ooh. Virgos, breathing is so important and it helps to drop some negativity at the door because you're getting more in tune to line with your feelings. Some people don't think it's a big deal, but it is. It really helps us to gain clarity and access to messages that might be blocked. So all hands on deck. You know what I mean? All hands on deck, Virgo. It helps to unify us and keep us in one space, one realm. And it helps you to see things more clearly because you're focused on it. You block out anything that's negative when you're coming in this realm. This is Garnet Tarot realm here. Okay? Garnet Queen Tarot. Spirits talk to us on behalf of our wonderful Virgos. Help them to gain the clarity, the messages, the signs, the access to information that they are seeking. Help them to hold on to information that may not be needed immediately, but down the line. It's all about being inspired to rise because we're looking ahead, full force ahead. Ancestors talk to us, spirits talk to us. Positive mode, perspective, goals, gains, life, career, health, everything revealed to us. Envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. A lot of times, Virgo, people see you and think you got it made, and they don't realize that you work just like everybody else to attain the things you want in life. You face challenges just like everybody else. May not be the same challenges, maybe different challenges, but all the same challenges. So when people envy you, you let them know I'm working just as hard as you. People need to focus and on themselves so they can grow rather than envy somebody else who's doing the same thing they're doing just in a different form. Don't envy anybody, and you can't control who envies you. Just stay in your right perspective, in your right mind, and stay focused and progressive moving. And you're going to have to block out the haters and the naysayers because those people spend so much time hating on you that they don't accomplish what they need to in life because they're so worried about what you're doing. You don't have time for that. Don't gossip. Don't talk about nobody. Don't envy anybody. Just keep working on you. Okay, there's enough challenges in life than to have to worry about people looking at you and sizing you up and wanting to know how you got what you got because of hard work. Okay, it's not your business. Not your business. Loneliness. I know that I am never alone. Good. You are never alone. Never alone. You work towards your goal. And you know what? They say it's hard at the top. It's not easy at the top. Because you know what happens is when you're striving for success in your life and you're facing challenges and putting in the hard work, there are people that realize that you have to drop off people that don't have the same progressive mindset as you do, and they're envying you and sizing you up. So, of course, it's going to be lonely. They say it's lonely at the top. When you're wanting to do better in your life, there's not going to be everyone that's happy for you or in agreement with you. You understand me? People, it's a lot of work to be successful according to your measure of success, not anyone else's. So when people see you, let's say if you declare and you say, you know what, I'm going to work this job until I get my house, until I upgrade my car. And people say, yeah, you're going to be working it for a long time. Oh, yeah, this. It's always some kind of negativity that follows it. And when they see you get your house and get your car, tables turn. Now they figured, oh, they think it's all about them, all about them. When I was telling you before I got started what my plans were, you laughed at me. You talked behind my back. You said I was on a pipe dream. Now that I got my house and my car, you talking about I think I'm better than everybody else. You had the same opportunity to work towards those goals as I did. Whether it was to clean up your credit, whether it was to build up a deposit, you had the same 24 hours in a day that I had. So if you didn't achieve those goals, don't get mad or envy me because I did. I told you. I didn't even keep it secret. It's something that would help build you moving forward. You chose to do other things and allow other things to take up your time. Don't hate me. Don't envy me. So like I said, it's lonely at the top. When you're climbing up, people are so busy throwing stones at you and you got some knots in your head and your back and everything. You stayed on that track. You stayed with that goal set in mind, Virgo. And you know what? Now they hating. Life is a crazy thing. It's complicated. Peace. I'm a being of love and I release all negative energy. You see why you got to keep that mindset when you're on track? Look at the card. You want peace. Virgo, you want peace. You go in it. You go in it. You're doing it. You're making it happen. Going at it means you're going through the storms. When you fall down, you get back up and keep moving. You don't have time to be gossiping and talking about other people. You don't have time to envy other people. When you have progression on your mind, there's no time to worry about everybody else. The time that you put in and invest in yourself will take you where you need to go. You research information. You keep going and growing. And you want to do it in peace. That's why it's lonely. Because a lot of times too many people make a lot of noise and go nowhere. Unless all of you have the same kind of mindset of forward movement, forward growth. Relationships. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good, my higher good. As you should. You see, your mindset is fixed right now because you have taken your plan of action into account. You have documented the steps needed to grow and go where you need to be. So along the way, you know you're going to experience envy. People are going to hate on you regardless. Anytime somebody is growing and you don't get distractions and haters along the way, that's not the norm. Anytime something is growing, it's things that attack it, people that attack it. There are people that will see you getting up and going to work every day and talk about you as you walk down the street. You cannot control people that want to talk about you. You just can't. And that's when you know you're making progress and doing things because even if you don't see it, they do. They see your changes. It's life in general. It's part of the process. And it's lonely at times because when you're working towards something that's important to you and you're passionate about it, you don't have the time to focus on what people think about you. Because there's always going to be people that like you, love you, and those that don't care for you, don't like you. That's something that we as adults have to take into account. When you have your children, you let them know, listen, sometimes it's hard, but you have to stay positive and you have to keep your grind on. You have to keep moving forward. You know, just because the kids at school laugh at you and call you a geek, you're smart, right? Yes. So, smart people are the only ones that are geeks. Yes, that's what they say. Well, you know what? It's good to be a geek. You don't have to dumb yourself down so that other people will feel better. You know what made one of the things that made me start my own business? Because I have other businesses and stuff like that. And it was because of the fact that when I go on certain jobs, it's like people are always competing with you when you're being your best self. And then you realize even some of the bosses may not have the skills that you have, and you ended up teaching them things, and you're like, what am I doing? I've been a staffing recruiter for many years as well, and there are people that are bosses that don't know how certain things work. But they were the ones that were left, or they were the ones that were there and given a high position, and they pour the excess work on other people at times and take credit and money for it. So there's different jobs that you could put yourself out there and exemplify your skills and show who you are. Like my cousin, she loves fashion. Oh my goodness, she loves fashion. So she decided she was going to have her store, and she loves the African garments. She opened a store and started doing African pieces and things like that in another country. And she never really lived in the U.S. She always lived in the islands, and she has one of the best known stores on that island. And of course, there's people that's going to hate on her, but there's also people that love her, and they're customers that support her. You can't control how people feel about you, and when you have a certain skill set, you're supposed to be able to share it with the world. Let me tell you something. I've never seen her, not even at home, where she looks like she's on downtime. She dresses so well, even in her sleepwear. When you have a passion for something and you could see a way of building from that point on, you can help the world. You can help yourself. You could continue to grow and be your own boss. We have one life to live. One life to live. And you ask yourself, what will be written on your tombstone when you pass on? What did you accomplish in this lifetime? What stamp did you leave on the world? What will people remember you for? And that is so important in life. I don't want to be in this world just as somebody who existed. And I don't think you do either, Virgo. You want to know that you left a legacy behind, that no matter what decade it is, people will remember you for your contributions. So recognize the fact that people are going to envy you because of your ideas, because of your goals, because of your mindset. And it will be lonely at times, but you're never alone because your source is always with you. And the peace that you are seeking, you can have as long as you close out and deafen your ears to the noise. And relationships will come and go. People will come and go in your life. Take a nugget of experience from each person that resonates with you in your world, in your life, even the people that are envious of you, and pick up the lessons along the way. Pick up the strength and tenacity along the way because you're going to need it. And every level that you climb up, make sure you stay with your mindset on the prize, on the rewards, and be grateful every step that you take, every experience along the way. Don't give up. It's something that every time you hear me, I'm going to tell you, don't give up, because when you're on that last leg and you feel like you can't do it no more, that's when your breakthrough will come, because you leave it all on your source and you say, I've done all I can do. I'm tired. Help me. Help me. Ask for help when you need it. Don't be ashamed. You got a mission. You got a plan. You need to keep going through the storms. You can't go outside if it rains? I'm sure you can. Haven't you ever gone to work and it's raining? Even if you work from home, when you look out the window, you still working even though it's raining outside, right? That's how life is. No matter what storms are blowing, you got to still live. Through down times, up times, good times, bad times, struggling times, lifetimes, you have to keep going and growing and learning and moving forward. Or you're going to get stuck. You'll be stuck in the rain when it's dry outside. You can't handle that. You shouldn't have to. Stick out your storms and forge through them. There are challenges in life. Every success story has when they embarked on challenges. It's part of life. Some challenges are worse than others. But you have to keep your mind strong. Some obstacles are supposed to knock you out permanently. But think of things that you have been through in your life and you didn't know you could get over it, and you did. Let me tell you, the bones in my knee, I used to work at one of those behavioral centers, and sometimes the kids get into fights and they act out and stuff, and it was about 4 or 5 of us. We had to stop a fight, and I ended up falling down and breaking some bones in my knee. Oh my goodness, talk about pain. Talk about pain. And they had to give me some injections in my knee and everything. And I'm telling you, and numb some of the pain and do some of the healing. No big surgery, but the pain, I didn't care what surgery was needed or what wasn't needed. I was in pain. I thought I would never walk with my right leg again. It's my driving leg, everything. And, eventually I started to get a little bit more access to it where I could move it more. But I didn't see myself riding a bike again or doing anything. And all those years have passed. And sometimes I don't, sometimes if it rains or something, you might feel a little pain. But other than that, I'm walking, I'm good, everything. And you have to stay positive, because things that happen to you in life, if you allow it to keep you down, you'll stay down. But I knew that I had to get back up. And you listen to positive messages. I love positive messages. I could be going through something and I'll listen to a positive quote. I will pray. I will just talk and get it out. And you start feeling a little bit relief. You start feeling better. And if you could look at every situation and take the positive lesson out of it, the amount of growth you will have in your life, it's phenomenal. It is to change your perspective, to change your mindset, and see the good in every situation. I know it sounds like a pipe dream. It sounds corny. It's like, oh, please. But I'm telling you, how you think will determine how you live. When you're going through storms and you feel alone, remember that you're not. See yourself getting through and getting over. Let go of relationships that are meant to break you down. Continue to stay positive in forward progressive motion with a progressive mindset. Don't give up. Excuse me. Garnetqueentarot here saying, be inspired to rise. And when things try to choke you, like that cough just tried to choke me, when you're saying positive messages, especially to certain signs, it's like you get attacked. Because when they're in the mode to tear you down and hold you back, they don't want positivity being spoken to you. That's why you have to continuously stay on your grind, Virgos. Because there are forces out there meant to take you down. When you're growing, it's because of what? Envy. You trying to find peace. Isn't that crazy how I was fine? But when I'm telling you to stay strong and to find your strength and to get your mindset in the right mode for progressive movement, all of a sudden I can't talk. It's like being choked. I don't know if y'all get it, but you ever want to say something good and something throws you off? That's distractions. This message of positivity was definitely meant for you, Virgo, because you have enemies that envy you. I'm sorry. They're real. But something great must be happening in your life right now while they're trying to attack. They even coming after me. Come on now. This is not a game. Life is complicated, and there are people that rather than work on themselves want to be envious of you. It's part of the process. People, not all people, but some people don't want to see people grow or rise higher than them or rise at all. Some people love seeing other people struggle, but they don't know that your struggle is being represented because you have a goal plan in mind. You're just not out there and lucky things happen for you. You're working for what you want, Virgo. And some people can't take it. Look at him, look at her. You don't have time for it. Don't let other people's issues take up residency in your head. Okay? They don't pay rent in your head. You are who you are, and you know what you want. And you know what? There's going to be roadblocks. There's going to be challenges. There's going to be haters. There's going to be envy. Big time challenges. But you are steadfast on your journey, Virgo. You're going to achieve what you set your mind to. Perseverance seldom fails. If y'all can't deal with me, y'all need to get out the kitchen because I'm hot. Virgo, you's like, I'm hot. I'm on a mission for self, to grow, to learn, to be better than I was yesterday, today, and to be better tomorrow than I was today. And you know what? People are gonna hate. You're not praying for people not to hate you and dislike you. You are praying that you are able to be your best self and continue to learn along the way. And you ask for protection on your journey. You ask for insight, awareness on your journey. No weapon formed against you will or shall prosper. Stay focused on your goals. Keep your mindset positive and see yourself overcoming the storms and challenges and blockage that come on your path. Don't give up. For what? So someone else could succeed. They could succeed in their own world. You working on succeeding in yours. And if a relationship means you know well-being, let it go. Let it go and keep growing. I see the difficulty you're going through, Virgo, and you're seeking peace, and you feel lonely at times. And you know people envying and hating on you. But that means you're doing something right and you're doing something good. So keep climbing. If you get tired, take a break, drink some water, refresh, and keep it moving. Keep it moving. That's what I said. Keep it moving. I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming through. Thank you for your support. Garnetqueentarot here saying, be inspired to rise. Keep your mindset right. Ignore the hate. Fill the world with love. Fight hate with love. And be your best self. And live your best life. And learn as much as possible. And don't give up. Learn from every experience. Learn from every experience. Every experience has a lesson. Pick sense out of nonsense and figure out what was meant for you. Even if you have to go back and review it again. If somebody's hating on you, why? Well, when they knew me, I was like this. Now I'm like this. Due to Mike Jones. They wasn't for you in the beginning. Now they all on you. They want to hate on you. Life is crazy and challenging at times. And you working diligently to find your way and to grow. And people want to stop your flow. Why? Work on your own flow. Don't try to interrupt mine. That drives me crazy when people are building themselves or rebuilding themselves and refocusing themselves and refreshing their minds. Here you come. Ooh, she thinks she cute. Ooh, he think he all of that. Oh, I wish I could do something to spite them. Why? Because they're moving ahead of the game and following their plan of action, and you're not? If the energy you put in on them, you put on your own life, what a change you would see. Stop hating on other people. They got their own struggles and challenges to face. They don't need you interrupting. Work on you. Ugh. Peace and love. Be inspired to rise. And please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Virgos, you got this. Keep it moving. Even if you say to yourself, keep it moving. What's wrong with you? Yes, I'm stressed out. Yes, I'm frustrated. But you know what? I'm going to keep moving. I'm going to keep moving. I'm going to keep growing. I'm going to continue to be my best self. Those for me, great. Those against me, that's not my business because I'm moving forward, even if it's lonely. Just remember you're never alone. Take care. Talk soon. Have a good one.